So if you're like me, then you probably want your sketches to always just look that bit better. So today I'm going to do a quick practice session and I'll be drawing an isometric of this house designed by the architects Lacaton and Basal. And if you want to draw along with me and practice your sketching, I've made these worksheets which you can download using the link in the description. So what is an isometric? In simple terms, an isometric is a method of representing objects in 3 dimensions. And I find that they're really effective drawings to quickly visualize a building, kind of like from a bird's eye view. And when you're drawing an isometric, there's one really important rule. We kind of want to start by drawing these 2 angles which make up 120 degrees. They just need to pretty much look as I'm showing here. So not like that, more like this. So here I've got my X, Y, and that angle is 120. I'm just going to kind of start by making a rough outline here. I've got my iPad here, and looking at this photo, we can quickly see that on this elevation the architect's kind of using these square modules to create these openings, and then these 2 are these kind of metal panels. And the same thing, this simple kind of module pattern of these panels kind of continues along on this other elevation. And so we can kind of use the fact that we know that there's this one module to figure out the proportion of the elevation. So I've counted the number of panels on this side. There's I think there's 17. So we can now take them here, kind of trace out roughly the footprint of the building, something like that. It doesn't have to be perfect, but roughly these 2 sides are proportional to each other. And then on this gable elevation we can see roughly what the pitch of the roof looks like. So I can kind of show it something like that maybe. And then you'd have the same there, and then these 2 points. So these windows and walls are kind of been outlined, and I think it's going to really help to add some wall thickness here like that. And the windows are probably back from a little bit. So it'll be the same over here. And that just gives the drawing a little bit more depth. And I'm actually going to start hatching in. I think just helps to kind of quickly show where these openings are. And one of the interesting things about this house is this feature here, where the architect has kind of opened up the middle of the house using this transparent roofing material, and it's open on both sides, so it kind of makes this covered internal external space. This is what it looks like from the inside. Really cool. So that starts here, 4 bays long, so it kind of looks like that. It kind of has these roof supports, so we will see them. This, so it kind of has these horizontal members, and then some other roof members that run in this direction, and then the rest of the roof is just covered in this nice corrugated metal material, and that has a texture, so I think it'll help to just show that with some simple lines. It doesn't have to be neat, just line work is really like the fundamental language of drawing. Just using simple lines, you can actually pretty much communicate everything you need to most of the time. So just to get a better understanding of how the building sits relative to the landscape around me, you can see the architects kind of created this hardscape area just around the building, kind of like a little footpath. So I think it's going to be helpful to start to show that. So it looks like it's somewhere here, maybe something like that. It goes all around the building on this side too, and I think it eventually kind of turns into a driveway, we can just kind of add in some lines here, graphically delineate, the fact that there's this soft landscape kind of meeting this hardscaped area. And then we can kind of see back behind the house on this side, you start to get some trees and hedges, and I like to do like just kind of these squiggly lines when I'm drawing vegetation, as it kind of, I find it just shows the profile of what vegetation might look like, and that can kind of just fade down here. And I'm going to start to just define some of the outer edges with this thicker pen, which is a 0.4. So I think that's going to help to just give this drawing a little bit more punch. So just getting the edges, I think just makes the whole drawing pop a little bit more. So if you've sketched along with me, I'd love to see the results. Also, those worksheets can be downloaded using the link in the video description. So please share your sketches with me on Instagram at the School of Architecture, and you can use the hashtag sketching precedence.